For this intro, I want you to just put a drop sound effect. Welcome to the drop. How's it going, guys? Travis from Tacklebros, and welcome to the drop. This is Thursdays. This is what we do. With Ashton, as always, make sure you guys check out our social medias. At Tacklebros Fishing is our main account for everything. It's where we're kind of, you get a sneak peek of kind of what's happening. If you guys were on there yesterday, you would have seen that we are dropping something pretty cool this week from Megabass. Make sure you check out Ashton's personal account at QTR_46. If you'd like, you can check out my personal account at Tacklebros, and that's all of our stuff. So something I wanted to actually point out to everybody. So a good follow on Instagram, in my opinion, is Nishine Lure Works. So over the last maybe 3 weeks, is this a weird start?
I don't think so. I think it's fine.
I think it's fine.
I think it's good.
Something I want to bring up.
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys aren't following Nishine Lure Works, you guys should be following him, because over the last 2 weeks, he's basically laid out the plans for the entire year, all the new products coming out. It's actually very exciting. Something I look forward to like viewing every year.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? What was your favorite thing from it?
Soggy 40.
I like the Soggy 40. We got to see that. We've seen that a few times now.
Oh, yeah.
But it's cool that that's coming out. I like that new little finesse head with the blade underneath it.
I like that one too. The other one that I liked, the tadpole crankbait.
Yeah, I've seen that a few times. I wonder if that will come out. Oh, it's coming out in May 2025. Basically, Nishine posts all of the new products that he has coming out this year. One a day sort of thing. As you can see, there's a ton of really cool stuff. I'm looking forward mostly to, I love swimbait heads.
You love the smelt head.
Well, and this is a smelt head with a little blade on the bottom of it. It's crazy good. And he's gonna have a number 1 size, and he's gonna have a 2-aught.
That's, wow, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you guys aren't following Nishine Lure Works, make sure you go check that out. Really, really good follow. Now, in Japan right now, it is show season. That's kind of what I think Hiroshi is lining things up to. This is where a lot of brands in Japan are starting to release new products. Last week was Yokohama show.
Yes, it was.
Next week is the Osaka show, which we are going to. So we're going to go to the Osaka show next week and hopefully bring you guys a view of some of the stuff that's going to be coming down the pipeline, either through, North American channels, or maybe just through some of the brands that we, like to carry in the shop. We're hopefully going to be able to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek preview of what's coming. We're going to spend some time in the event.
Yep.
Spend some time with friends.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Spend some time enjoying some Asahi.
Oh, yeah.
Little Ichiran.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited about it. Something you guys should be excited about this week is the all-new Megabass jerkbait. What a segue, dude.
I love it.
Come on. Okay, so let's get into the drop. Enough of us chit-chat. So this is the all-new fine art edition in the Megabass jerkbait series. This is a limited run. So this is as far as I know, they're not going to redo this. This is FA Ghost Kawamutsu. So this is a fine art color. If you're not familiar with fine art, this is basically what Megabass labels their hardest to paint schemes. These can only be painted by Meisters, which is their best painters in all of Megabass. These are hyper realistic paint jobs. Like, you guys can see how beautiful that is. So it's going to be a transparent base. So you put any light through this thing, you can see right through it. I wish I could somehow, maybe I need like a flashlight or something. Yeah. The actual base color is this really nice goldish yellow, and then you're going to come into the sort of bait fish pattern on the side there. It's going to have red eyes. Beautiful. I mean, you never get excited for Vision 110s. You were excited for this one. I love 110s.
The last one was like the FA Wakasaki they did, crack sand, and then this one.
Yeah, so you don't get excited for many 110s. I mean, you're not a huge jerkbait guy.
No.
But you're picking this one up?
100% picking
Well, which one are you going to pick up? Are you going to pick up the Vision 110, which is the one I'm holding? Maybe the Vision 110 plus one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What are the options?
Well, we're going to run through them. Maybe a 110 Junior. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Maybe my personal favorite. I'm going to take this one out.
I'm picking up both the plus ones because I know what your favorite is.
Dude, this thing's badass. Like that is such a good bait fish imaging color. It's almost like a bluegillish color with a little bit more, I don't want to say chartreuse. It's not chartreuse, it's not gold, but it's really nice. Nice pearl belly on it with that, what's the word I'm looking for, man? I can never think of this word. Pearlescent. Thank you, brother.
No worries, not.
Really cool color, really limited. We have not as many as we would like, which is usually the case with anything Megabass and anything Vision, but these are available now on the site. If you have been waiting for them, we've had these here for like a week now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were just a little bit slow getting to them. But if you guys have been, seeing these online, FA Ghost Kawamutsu is now available from Megabass. Probably one of the best fine art colors I've seen in such a long time. Yeah. They're all beautiful, but this Kawamutsu is amazing. I love Ghost, like see-through colors. The tail's a lot more transparent too. They did a phenomenal job on this one. So if you guys have been looking forward to that, FA Ghost Kawamutsu, available now. Go and check that out. Okay, moving over, we have a restock and a little bit of a deal from our friends from Buzzerrocks. Now, if you're not familiar with Buzzerrocks, this is essentially the new essentials for fish care. If you do any sort of tournament where you have to box a fish to take it back, have it weighed in, this is gonna be something you're gonna wanna have in your boat. So they sell a bunch of different products. Like these are bubble release tabs. So if you wanna add some oxygen in your water, get rid of the
ammonia.
Get rid of the ammonia, exactly. Ash is our fish care guy here. So when me and him do tournaments, Ashton actually takes care of all of our fish. He runs all the Buzzerrocks stuff in the back. So he's a little bit more versed in this than me, but this is the oxygen tablets. So you put one of these in there, it'll give you like 80 hours of 100% oxygen. This is one that I think is a must. So this is called the Energy Party. We've had instances where, so last year we fished tournament. All of our batteries died. We forgot to switch the live wells back on, open it up. Fish were sad. We threw in an energy party. Within like 10 minutes, the
2
fish.
minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. There you go.
Yeah.
The fish were literally 100% trying to jump out of the box again. So these little energy party tabs are great if you want to just try it and have a little bit of everything. They also have this awesome little tournament pack, which has some of the oxygen, has a couple of the energy, and then has 2 to just sort of mellow them out maybe before you're gonna make a super long run, or if you have like crazy lively fish that are basically jumping out of the thing and you just don't want them banging their heads into the side. It's good for that. Now, the deal that we're gonna do with Buzzerrocks is gonna be on their blood stop formula. And this is one of our favorite new tools, which this is sort of good for everybody. Now, if you hook a fish deep, maybe you get it in the gill, you clip its tongue, anything. If you guys have fought any of those smallmouth that literally fight until their gills start bleeding, this is something that you're gonna wanna take and add to your arsenal. So this is the Buzzerrocks blood stop formula. They're gonna change packaging. So what they've done is they have offered you buy one, get one for free. So right now, while supplies last, if you buy one of these blood stop formulas, you're gonna get a second one for free.
That's crazy.
It's a good deal. It's basically just this little spray aerosol can. You get 400 sprays. You'll have 800 sprays. You do what, 2, 3, 4 sprays? Just
I do 2 and 2, 2 per gill.
This thing clots them immediately. This whole little system that they've kind of built with all of the Buzzerrocks stuff is amazing. Fish care is something that's incredibly important to us, so happy to be able to offer you guys a little bit of a break on the blood stop formula while they change the packaging. So cool. Check that out from Buzzerrocks. All right, all new this year from Shimano, which is something that they have really need to put some time upgrading. The all new Tranx 300B. So this is replacing the 300A, obviously. We have a couple left in stock. Those are gonna go on sale today, 20% off.
Excellent.
So if you're looking for a Tranx for a little bit of a deal, the previous version, so the 300A, would be 20% off. But the new 300B, so this is the old version. This is the 300A. This is a great reel. I mean, they haven't really done too much with Tranx in, I don't even know how, like, it's been forever. I mean, I had the same Tranx for 10 years, and I think it's the same Tranx that came out originally. Like, it's still the one that's available now. So it's actually really nice to see them making some changes. The first thing you're gonna notice, exterior adjustability for the braking. That is huge. A lot of guys that throw Tranx are throwing, well, you're throwing big baits, but a lot of them are musky guys or you know, swim bait guys. And sometimes, you know, musky guys especially, you run a lot of leaders, so you're changing out your lures constantly. You don't want to be opening this up to constantly be changing your braking system. Now everything can be controlled from the outside. This is also going to have a core solid body, so this entire frame is made from one piece. It's just going to make everything a little bit stronger. Hagane, it's always been Hagane, but Hagane core solid. It's really sweet. X ship, so you're gonna have a great, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so sorry, X ship. So you're gonna have it's like basically, you're gonna have a ton of cranking power. That's what, in a nutshell, X ship is gonna do. It's gonna make sure that those teeth are always touching. This is a much needed upgrade from Shimano. So it's gonna be in 2 different models, left and right hand. You're gonna have a 7/6-1, which I'm holding here with the power handle. And then you're also gonna have a 5/8-1. So that's gonna be for, you know, grinding out those baits, bringing them in slower, kind of really, I mean, blades.
Yeah.
That's mostly what guys use them for, cranking, stuff like that. I loved my Tranx. I feel like they were starting to get really old. This is really good to see. If you guys are Tranx fans, you guys throw big baits, you guys are musky fans, you're just looking for like a little compact setup on the musky side, have a look at the new Tranx 300 in the 300 and the 300 HG, both available in left and right hand. Quick reminder, left hands end in 1. A little 360 of it. So this is a beautiful reel. I think they did a really good job. It looks similar to the last one, but not, you know, this is huge, man.
That's cool.
Like that outside adjustability is mega. Cross carbon drag system. Cross
Really?
weave.
That's cool.
The new drags.
That's cool.
So that's good
That's
to
big for a casting reel.
It is.
You don't see that often.
Nope. So yeah, this is actually a really exciting one, man.
That is an
I'm
exciting
picking one of these up for sure.
Yeah, that's super cool. I'm going to use it. No, I'm not. It's a different hand.
Sucks to suck, buddy.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, Tranx. Okay, now it's starting to get into restock season. So this is where we start to bring in, you know, maybe the more core essential stuff that, you know, you guys are going to need throughout the year to, you know, be able to catch fish. So this week we have started off our big restock adventure here by bringing back in Owner. So Owner is one of our biggest hook brands in the store. We have, you know, a handful of really good ones, I think, but Owner has some really unique stuff. And we actually do have a couple new products. I'm going to blaze through, you know, the essential stuff. Like, I mean, you know, all your mosquito circle hooks are going to be back in stock. I got them from, you know, a 2-aught all the way up to a number 6. I'm going to have your all-purpose worm hooks. All are going to be back in stock. The mosquito hooks. So a lot of you guys like to use these for pretty much everything. Tons of guys use the mosquito lights as drop shot hooks, which I also have the mosquito lights. Flashy swimmers. Flashy swimmers is something I always am struggling to keep in stock, but for the time being, I have, what do we got? I have flashy swimmers all the way up to a 12-aught right now. Yeah,
Nice.
so we have, you know, 5s. We have, what do we got? 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Those sell out fast.
In the flashy swimmers. These, I mean these go hand in hand with the Magdraft Freestyles. If you guys are throwing any of the K-Tex, these that work great with the K-Tex. This is the Willow version in the silver blade. I'm also gonna have Willow gold blades back in stock. I'm gonna have Colorado silver blades, and then I'm also gonna have Colorado gold blades back in stock. So I think most sizes of the flashy swimmers are back in. If you guys aren't throwing a flashy swimmer as, like, it's basically the weedless underspin. There's not.
It is.
There's not. I mean, there's a couple. I mean, the Titan drivers are cool and the Breddies are cool and stuff like that. But this is kind of the OG, the one that really made that style of fishing popular. Cover shots are back in stock. So this is the other option, I would say, for a proper drop shot hook. These go from, what do we got? We have all the way from a 3-aught in the regular cover shot up to a number 2. So every size is in these. If you're throwing bigger worms and you want to throw them to be like weedless, you can use them on this. If you want to thread maybe a little swim bait because you're getting short strikes, this is the option. I have a ton of applications for these. I always have I have most of these sizes in the boat just situationally. And then from there, if you want to go a little bit more, like say you're power shotting in and around grass, stuff like that, and you want to, again, weedless rig a drop shot, we have the Cover Shot HD. So this is going to be the, you know, beefier size of hook from 2, 3, all the way up to a 5/0. So those are the big daddies.
Oh yes, sir, it is.
Owner blockheads are all back in stock. We're gonna have both the EWG style, so if you're fishing in and around grass, this is a great option, or the straight shank version of the blockheads. This is one of our best-selling Ned rig style hooks. Great keeper on the straight shank, and then, I mean, obviously the other one is EWG style.
Beefier hook on them, like they last quite a bit.
Yeah, the EWG is a little bit of a beefier hook, so it's kind of nice if you're throwing, you know, if you can crack them and get away with it, that EWG one's pretty dope. Jungle flipping hook, probably best selling, you know, straight up flipping hook that we have. All back in stock. 3s, 4s, 5s, all popular sizes. And then the Jungle wide gaps are back in stock. So many hooks, man.
Couple of hooks.
I'm gonna skip over some stuff. Haymaker hooks. This is a newer hook. Maybe came out 2, 3 years ago. Whoa, there we go. Haymaker down. So pretty cool hook. Maybe we should do a use video on these.
We should,
because we use them a little bit differently. 1/0 all the way up to a 5/0 on those guys. So check those out. Rigging hooks, if you know, you know. Kind of, I mean, rigging hook, fat Ica, big fish. Yeah, so rigging hooks all back in stock. Lots of 4s and 5s. This is a new hook, and this actually looks like a great hook. You know what I'm like with wacky hooks? Oh, yeah. Tell me that's not an amazing looking wacky hook.
That
so
is
this
a cool
is the
wacky hook.
Owner Jungle wacky hook. Kind of, I mean, that's the shape right there.
We know what to use that for.
Well, I'm pretty like a good hook, buddy. Owner Jungle wacky hooks available in every size but a number 2, because I'm probably gonna take them.
Excellent. Can I borrow some?
And then we brought in some Jungle 60 degree. So these are pro packs. If you need these, you know why you need them. Let's just put it that way. Yep. So guys are generally gonna pour onto these and stuff like that. Got a 3/0 and a 4/0 size. If you're doing like some big spine hooking, man, like if you, heavyweight Sakamata shad, 7 or 8
I see
inch.
what you're saying, yeah.
But most guys are they're gonna pour stuff onto these. So we got a couple of those in. And then most of the rest of the accessories are in. So swivels, snaps, anything owner hook related. We got even some, I believe there's some range rollers. A little bit of everything from owner has sort of come back in. And this would be the trend going forward. So most weeks I'm gonna have a little something where we're gonna restock a entire brand. Next week we'll leave as decoy. So if you've been looking for decoy hooks, they will start to go into stock next week. Okay, let's go have a look at some rods that have come back in. So Levantes have been a problem. That's, I mean, some of these Levantes I have not had in stock for, I don't even know how long. Here we go. So what's this guy? Enforcer. So you're sort of tube, a little bit heavier action. Enforcer's a tube rod for me.
I used it as a tube rod.
Yeah, Levante Enforcers are back in stock. If you aren't familiar with Levante, this is that $199 US, $250 Canadian price point Megabass. I mean, it's kind of, if you want to like entry level get into like badass rods, and this is an entry level. This is an amazing rod lineup, but sort of without going into the
entry level Megabass.
Entry level Megabass. That is what it is. But Levantes are beautifully refined rods. Like, it's similar to the other lineups where they've really dialed certain rods in for certain things. I'd say they're a tad bit more versatile. I would say so.
Yeah.
If you like EVA foam handles, they're all EVA foam handles. Lightweight, crisp. You guys know Levante. These have been out forever at this point. But that returns from Megabass. I'm just going to highlight a handful of them. Oh, we also got some of the JDM Levantes back in stock. So this is going to be the F2 6.4 LV. So 6'4" light power. A little bit on the BFS side are back in stock. What else is this guy? Braillists are back in stock. What else do we got? F6 7 foot. So more of like a dock skipper, I would say, jig rod.
Fair play.
It's actually, so on the JDM ones, they have these little charts, which are pretty cool. This is definitely a dock skipping rod, though, I can just tell. This is an F10 711 LV, ferruled at the handle. This is another one of those JDM models. So the JDM models, they don't come around very often. This is only the second refill we've ever had on most of these. So if you're looking for some more unique, nichier rods that you don't have to really blow the bank on, I know it's not a cheap rod, but it's also a Megabass rod. So these are gonna be cool ones for guys to look at. There's a bunch more of them. Shaky heads are back in stock. Whip snakes, hopefully soon. And then a couple came back in the P5. One of my favorite rods has come back in stock. The Flissa, man, I feel like every time we get these in every like 3 weeks and we sell out of them. So Flissas are back in stock. They'll just keep coming back. I might not keep bringing them up. Flissas are back in stock. Mad Bull. Mad Bull is really designed as a like deeper cranking rod, but it's kind of like a junk rod. You can do a lot of stuff with this rod. F5, 7 foot, carbon handle. Some guys like it, some guys don't. I think it's pretty cool, but Mad Bulls are back in stock.
This is a versatile rod.
Yeah, it's a versatile rod. A lot of the rods that came back in are versatile. Blade came back in. Dark Sleeper came back in. Dark Sleeper is just like a junk fishing rod for me. I do a lot of stuff with that. So if you guys have been looking for any of those P5s, Levante's almost all are back in. Check those out. Like I said, next week we are taking off to the Osaka show. So make sure you're following our social medias because we'll be posting a lot of clips, videos, photos, stuff like that. Follow along with our
adventures,
Japan adventure, and you guys get to see some behind the scenes stuff. Maybe we'll go check out some stores. I don't know. Yeah. Lots of food.
I'll post some food photos.
Lots of food photos. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Next week regular schedule.
Yeah,
it's true. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you guys next week.